Let me start with a question that might surprise you. What if the signs of vitamin D deficiency weren't the ones you've been told to look out for? Not just weak bones, not just fatigue, not just catching colds often. What if the body was sending you far stranger, more subtle signals, signs that most people overlook, signs doctors don't always mention right away, and signs you would never imagine are linked to something as simple as a nutrient deficiency? Because here's the truth: vitamin D deficiency doesn't always whispers. Sometimes it shows up in the weirdest ways. And today's topic is exactly that: the 10 strangest, most unexpected signs that your body may be running low on this powerful nutrient. Now, why is this conversation important? Because vitamin D is not just a vitamin. It behaves like a hormone. It communicates with more than 200 genes. It affects your muscles, brain, immunity, mood, digestion, metabolism, and even your sleep. And according to research, nearly 1 billion people worldwide are deficient or insufficient. That means adults, seniors, teenagers, office workers, people who live in sunny countries, and even people who think they go outdoors enough. Vitamin D is one of the most underestimated nutrients. But today, we're not just discussing deficiency, we're uncovering the weird, unexpected, unusual signs your body gives you when vitamin D runs low. Some of these may shock you. Some may explain symptoms you've been ignoring for years. And some may give you the clarity you didn't know you needed. Let's begin. STO1, why vitamin D matters more than you think. Before we dive into the weird signs, we need to understand why vitamin D is so important. Most people think vitamin D is only for bone health, but that's only a small part of the story. Vitamin D helps your body support healthy muscles, support the immune system, support brain function, maintain mood stability, absorb calcium and phosphorus, keep inflammation balanced, support cardiovascular function, maintain energy levels, regulate sleep cycles, support gut health. So when vitamin D is low, the signs show up everywhere, sometimes in ways that make perfect sense. Other times, strange, unexpected, and downright confusing. That's what we're exploring today. Here are the 10 weirdest signs of vitamin D deficiency you may have never heard about. SCTO2, SIGN when feeling heavy or sluggish after waking up, not tired, not sleepy, but heavy, like your body is made of sandbags, like gravity suddenly doubled overnight. This isn't regular fatigue, it's a whole body heaviness that's hard to explain. Why does it happen? Vitamin D plays a role in muscle activation. Without enough, your muscles don't switch on efficiently in the morning. That creates the sensation of weight pulling you down. Real life EXMP, a 62-year-old man described it like this: it feels like my body is lagging behind my brain. If this sounds familiar, keep listening. CTO13, CGN Wayne Tuesday, random burning or tingling sensations. This one surprises almost everyone. Some people feel burning feet, tingling hands, electric zaps, itching with no rash. Why? Vitamin D interacts with nerve function. When levels drop, nerves can become more sensitive, which creates unusual sensations. It's not dangerous, but is uncomfortable. And yes, it's one of the strangest signs people never associate with vitamin D. CTION4, SIGM13, sweaty heads, but not the rest of the body. This is one of the classic weird signs. Some people notice sweat on the forehead, sweaty scalp, damp hairline, even when the rest of the body is totally dry. This happens because vitamin D plays a role in regulating calcium, and calcium helps regulate the sweat glands. Before modern testing, midwives used sweating of the head as an early indicator of deficiency in infants. Strange, but real. SECTO5, SIGN4, gum problems or tooth sensitivity, not cavities, not infections, just sensitivity, especially to cold water, brushing, sweet foods. Vitamin D helps your body absorb minerals that strengthen teeth. When levels drop, enamel can become slightly thinner and gums may become more reactive. One 70-year-old woman described it like this: it's like my gums have become temperamental, surprisingly common. CTON 60 when 5A, mood swings that come out of nowhere. Most people think vitamin D deficiency causes depression. And yes, it can affect mood, but the weird signs, sudden mood swings, for example, irritation for no reason, feeling frustrated more easily, unexplained emotional dips, sensitivity to small problems. Vitamin D interacts with neurotransmitters like serotonin, the feel-good chemical. Low levels make mood regulation harder. This doesn't mean you have a mood disorder. It just means your brain might need support. CTION7, SIGNMA6, You get sick after big life stress events. Stress isn't just emotional, it's biochemical. Vitamin D plays a major role in immune resilience. Many people with deficiency notice after a stressful week, after big deadlines, after emotional events, they suddenly get sick, a cold, a flu, a sore throat, a random fever. Your immune system becomes less responsive without vitamin D, and stress amplifies that weakness. If colds hit you harder after stress, this is a clue. SEC.8, CyGN.7 and strange muscle twitches, especially at night. This one surprises nearly everyone. Some people experience twitching eyelids, jerking legs when falling asleep, random muscle pulses, hand twitches. These are usually harmless, but weird. They happen when the nervous system becomes overly excitable due to low vitamin D and low mineral absorption. Many people who increase vitamin D intake notice these twitches reduce dramatically. CCTON9, CyGN80, a feeling of internal coldness, even in warm weather, not chills, not cold skin, but an internal cold. People describe it as cold bones, cold feeling inside legs or arms, cold sensation in the chest. Vitamin D influences circulation and energy production. Low levels can create a subtle feeling of being cold from the inside. It's one of the most unusual and most reported signs. CTION10, CyGN9, random dizziness or feeling off balance. Vitamin D effects the inner ear muscle control, blood pressure, your sense of body position. When levels drop, some people experience light dizziness, slight swaying sensations, feeling off, brief imbalance, not dramatic, but noticeable. One senior described it like this: "My body feels like it's on a boat for 5 seconds." If that resonates with you, vitamin D might be involved. CCTOM11, CyGN1, tumtitter, craving sunlight in a strange, intense way. This one is fascinating. People think craving sunlight is psychological, but it's often biological. When vitamin D levels drop, the body remembers sunlight as the main source. So you might find yourself staring out windows, wanting to sit near sunny areas, preferring warm, bright places, feeling unusually good in sunlight. Your body is signaling you. It's asking for vitamin D. Animals do this instinctively, and so do humans. BOOS, BURD, says OFMAND, Deficiency. These didn't make the top 10 list, but they're common. A hair thinning or slow hair growth, brain fog, or poor concentration, feeling down. During winter months, poor appetite, reduced motivation, cracking joints, restless sleep. Individually, these might not seem important, but together, they tell a story. CTION12, why so many people are deficient even in sunny countries. This shocks many people. You can live in the Middle East, South Asia, Africa, Australia, Southern US, South America, and still be deficient. Why? Aging reduces skin's ability to make vitamin D. At 70, your skin produces 75% less than at 22. Sunscreen blocks vitamin D production. Sun safety is important, but this is a factor. 3. Indoor lifestyles. We spend 90% of our time indoors. 4. Air pollution reduces UVB rays, especially in cities. 5. Darker skin needs more sunlight. Melanin naturally blocks UVB. 6. Limited dietary sources. Vitamin D is not naturally abundant in food. 7. Gut absorption issues. Certain digestive conditions reduce absorption. No wonder deficiency is common. SECTON13. Real life stories. How people discovered these weird signs. Story Phase 1. The man with the cold bones. A 66-year-old man kept telling his doctor he felt cold inside. Tests showed low vitamin D. After increasing intake, he felt warmth return to his legs. Story Phase 2. The woman with the twitchy eyelid. A teacher had a twitching eye for months. She reduced stress, slept more, nothing changed. Blood work revealed low vitamin D. Within weeks of improving levels, the twitch stopped. Story Phase 3. The 70-year-old with random mood dips. This woman thought something was wrong with her emotional health. Turned out her vitamin D was extremely low. Supporting her levels stabilized her mood. Story Phase 4. The office worker who wanted sunlight constantly. He joked that he was solar powered. It wasn't a joke. His vitamin D was very low. These stories are common. Vitamin D deficiency is a quiet disruptor. Sestion 14. Habits that make deficiency worse. You may not realize some daily habits drain vitamin D. Not going outdoors for days, wearing long sleeves constantly, avoiding all sun exposure, high stress levels, poor sleep, low fat diets. Vitamin D needs healthy fats for absorption. Being overweight. See, vitamin D gets trapped in fat stores. Lifestyle matters. Sestion 15. Natural ways to improve vitamin D levels without giving medical advice. Here are general, widely accepted methods to support vitamin D. 1. Spend short periods in natural sunlight, depending on your location. 5-20 minutes may help. 2. Include vitamin D-rich foods, fatty fish, eggs, fortified foods, mushrooms, exposed to UV light. 3. Move more. Exercise helps your body use vitamin D more efficiently. 4. Maintain gut health. Your gut absorbs vitamin D, so a healthier gut put better absorption. 5. Healthy fats. Vitamin D is fat soluble. Eating avocado, nuts, or olive oil helps absorption. Cecito on 16. When the body changes after supporting vitamin D, people often report more consistent energy, better morning mood, less irritation, warmer hands and feet, fewer weird sensations, better sleep, clearer thinking, stronger muscles, improved overall well-being. Your body begins to communicate differently with clarity instead of confusion. Kawan CLU sound. The takeaway message of vitamin D deficiency isn't always obvious. It doesn't always knock on the door loudly. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it nudges, and sometimes it shows up in the strangest ways. But your body is always speaking to you. The weird signs, the burning sensations, the craving for sunlight, the twitchy muscles, the sweaty head, the morning heaviness, they are signals, not problems. Signals that the body wants balance. Signals that something simple might be missing. And the most empowering part, these signals are fixable. Your body knows how to restore itself. It just needs the right environment. So the next time a strange symptom appears, don't dismiss it. Don't ignore it. Listen, because your body is wiser than you think. And sometimes the smallest nutrient plays the biggest role in your health.